Warm welcome from the Spanish capital. And striker Sue Smith on the commentary gantry, and we have pre-season group stage action coming right up for you. It's Manchester United, and they take on Real Betis.
Yeah, well, they'll have done lots of training coming into today, but there's nothing like being back on the pitch. I'm sure that both sides will be a little bit rusty, but hopefully we get a good game.
Here's how Manchester United line up. Casemiro plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield, and they go with just one in attack. Šeško. Promising looking attack from United, and this could be. Oh, he's missed it. Big chance to open the scoring.
Oh, he'll be disappointed with that. Maybe it just came to him a little bit early.
Here's how Real Betis line up.
They are lining up in a 4-3-3 system, and with this, it naturally creates triangles all over the pitch, so it means lots of options for players. It does allow them to get forward and support the attacks as well.
Anthony. Sabali. Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. A little careless there as the ball changes hands. Isco! Well, that hasn't taken long. In front already.
Well, here's the replay, and he does really well. He takes his man on with ease, and then through on goal, he decides to go for power. Absolutely smashes it past the keeper, and you have to say it was a good finish.
Casemiro. Mount. A really good interception to take the ball. Perot. Juanmi. Lovely tiki-taka football. Can they find the final pass? Juanmi. Real opportunity.
Well, here's the replay, and it's the way he uses his body. The defender is tight, but he manages to get a yard of space to get his shot off. It's really strong play there.
Available now. Anthony. Got room to operate in here. What a chance! And then... Hello from one of the world's most iconic stadiums, the Santiago Bernabeu. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary. Delighted to be joined by Sue Smith. And we have pre-season group stage action coming right up for you. It's Manchester United, and they take on Real Betis.
Yeah, well, they'll have done lots of training coming into today, but there's nothing like being back on the pitch. I'm sure that both sides will be a little bit rusty, but hopefully we get a good game.
Moving the ball forward, what can they do with this? Here's how Manchester United line up. Casemiro plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield, and they go with a single striker leading the line. Juanmi. Fernandes. Possession lost just at the point of something happening. Fernandes. Benjamin Šeško. Struggling to keep the ball there. Well, Bruno Fernandes can pass, he can score, he can pretty much do everything that a midfielder ought to do. Are we going to see him do it all today?
Well, the way he strikes the ball is so good. The technique and the amount of power that he can generate from distance is incredible. Goalkeepers and defenders, they've got to be on the...
Fernandes! Very, very close, but hit too hard to get the bend that was needed to score. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Nothing to split the sides, but this move is looking promising. Hernandez. And able to come away with the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Mount. Benjamin Šeško. Goes on past the defender. And this could be. Oh, well saved. That was a really good chance.
Well, it was a great save, that, from the keeper. Showed his agility there to keep the ball out. It's a real important save to keep it all square.
Anthony. Yusuf Sabali. Mark Bartra. United recovering possession well. Benjamin Šeško. Cucho Hernandez. In the right position to cut out the pass. And Burma. Untidy in possession there. Great chance here. And it's there. They have a goal. And they have the lead. There's good width to this attack now. Chance was on. Mount. Good work to regain possession. Cucho Hernandez. Anthony. The ball is lost. And the chance has gone too. Benjamin Šeško. Mason Mount. Goes for goal. But well watched by the goalkeeper and not one for the highlights. Rodriguez. Anthony. And with that, the first half at the Bernabeu comes to a close. It's been a very assured and polished performance from Bruno Fernandes to this point. He's put his stamp on the game. And we're off for the second half. Carvalho. Anthony. And the assistant spotted a touch there, throw in. Carvalho. Cucho Hernandez. Oh, great block. And that's a corner, so it could be a chance to level things. Been delivered. No time to dwell on the ball. And Burma. Now, this has to be. And there's another one. Valuable breathing space for them now.
Here we can see it again, and this is really good strength. He uses his body well, and once he gets a yard, he finishes it nicely. Really good composure.
So the lead is now 2 as the game restarts. I'm sure, like most of us, you've been following the transfer saga that seems to have gone on for a while, but now it's gone through, so deal done.
Well, yeah, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he does seem to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, though, and he can continue his development.
Anthony. Cucho Hernandez. Carvalho. Anthony. A little sloppy on the ball there. How to play. Throw in to come. Mount. Mateus Cunha. Fernandez. Nicely played. Now for the finish. There it is. A lifeline in this game. And surely momentum is with them now. Incredible.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they go from defence to attack. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he just goes for power and smashes it in the net. It's a quality finish.
Casemiro. Diogo Dalla. Brian and Burma. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Ball, this could lead to something. Struggling to keep the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. Mateus Cunha. Anthony. Goes for goal! But it's only resulted in a fairly routine save. Mateus Cunha. Mateus Cunha. Trying his luck. Now there could be a chance to counter. They found a way through. Now this has to be. And they complete the comeback from being 2 goals down. They're level now.
Well, here it is again, and just look at how quickly they break forward, cause all sorts of problems. And then through on goal, he decides to go for power, absolutely smashes it past the keeper. And you have to say it was a good finish.
So it's now 2-2 as the ball gets rolling again. Mount. Luke Shaw. Mason Mount. Benjamin Šeško. Keep going, says the referee. Advantage. This looks really good. Could we see a winning goal? Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. Anthony, can he finish? And a fast break ends with a finish that didn't miss by much.
They certainly broke with pace and with quality. The movement off the ball was difficult to mark. The only thing missing was the finish.
Brian and Burmo. Found nicely and in. It's in, and it might well be the winning goal.
Well, we can see it again now, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. It's inch perfect, and it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance. It's a superb finish.
Plenty of goals here today then, 3-2 now. Hernandez. Mateus Cunha.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a nice through ball to split the defence. And then once he's through, there was never any doubt, was there? Hits it hard and true, and the keeper just can't react in time.
And that is the final whistle. It ends all square here in what was a thoroughly entertaining game. Sue, give us your verdict.
Yeah, it really could have gone either way. I thought both teams were positive, though. They were going hammer and tongs from the very start. I think a point apiece is probably the fair result.
Well, of all the players we've seen today, none have shone more brightly than he has. What are your thoughts on that performance, Sue?
I think he played well, showed the quality in front of goal. Not just his finishes, but his overall play.
So away we go then.
After months of speculation, the deal is done, and we're just minutes away from his debut. Can he live up to the hype? We'll find out soon.
Welcome to the iconic Santiago Bernabeu. Guy Mowbray here for commentary. It's Union Berlin, and they take on Manchester United.
Yeah, both teams will be looking to get 3 points today, and it doesn't matter that it's a pre-season friendly. They'll want to send out a statement and show everybody how they mean business this season.
Here's how Manchester United line up. Conor Gallagher starts alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield, and they're playing with just one up front. There's a good amount of freedom here. Now, this has to be. But they could still do something here. Oh, against the post. It was looking good, but there it's ended.
Well, they've started really brightly, haven't they? And so close to taking the lead. And it would have been deserved too. You just feel they've got to keep pushing now for that opening goal.
This is who I've been looking forward to seeing most today. Are we going to see him play a prominent role here soon?
Yeah, 2 goals last time out. That's why he's the focus. Difficult to mark because he's always on the move. Intelligent runs and always finding a yard of space. Hopefully we'll see that again today.
Benjamin Šeško. Shaw. Now there could be something on in a moment. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. Gosens. Venez. Gosens. This for the lead. Still a chance off the keeper. And a bit of a disappointing end to the attack.
You just wonder how long before they take the lead here. They're certainly piling on the pressure. They just need that clinical finish now.
Yeah, and when they regroup, the next one will surely come soon. Good work to regain possession. Vetessen. It looks the right ball. This has to be. And the ball is still alive. It's gone out, and it's a corner. They take it short. Very quick to close down. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw-in. Looking to create an angle. Good ball in behind. They've got in front. A key moment in the match.
Well, we can have another look at this. It's a brilliant strike. He makes great contact with the ball, and the goalkeeper just watches it fly past him.
1-0 then as we get started again. Shaw. On to Gallagher. Benjamin Šeško. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Yulba Vetessen. Now, this has to be. Oh, they've scored again. The game had only just restarted after the last one.
Well, here we can see it again. You do have to feel for the keeper. He's left completely exposed at the back, and he never really had much of a chance. Poor defending, you have to say.
Mason Mount. Now Mateus Cunha. A little careless there as the ball changes hands. Has the space to whip it in here. Being pressed here. There's a chance for them to go now. Just to get back into it. Excellent work in goal there. Well saved. Gosens. Yannick Haberer. Vetessen. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Promising looking ball. Here's Cunha. Last touch off the defender. Corner to come. It's put into the middle. It's away, but it's not finished yet. Nothing coming from their play in the end. They could get caught out on the break here. And that's going to be all for the first half at the Bernabeu. And we're off for the second half. Paul Jäkel. Doki. That set up the chance. Holland. Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out. There's a chance for the breakaway here. Now, what can they do from here? Back here. Still problems for them here. Well, a bit of a disappointing end to the attack. Bit of a squeeze on here. Paul Jäkel. You can put the speculation to bed now because Chelsea have got the signing over the line. A good move?
Well, it's not a bad bit of business, is it? Somewhere in the region of £35 million, and you know he's going to bring quality to the side. He's a good player, and I'm sure he'll have an impact.
Brian and Burma. He's lost it there, and the attack is over. Well, he's certainly had a decent game so far, or maybe better than that. I think it's fair to say he hasn't disappointed.
Yeah, he's played well, hasn't he? Obviously took his goal well, but his overall performance has been impressive too. Hopefully he can maintain that level in the second half.
Moving the ball forward. What can they do with this? Mount. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening. Benes. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. Could be something on. Now for the finish. Well, there's another. A warm welcome from the Spanish capital. My name's Guy Mowbray. I'm joined by Sue Smith in the commentary position, and we have live action from the second on Manchester United.
Yeah, both teams will be looking to get 3 points today, and it doesn't matter that it's a pre-season friendly. They'll want to send out a statement.
And it's on now. Went for it all right, and it wasn't a bad try. It's been hammered just over the top. Here's how Union Berlin line up.
Yeah, it looks like a 5-3-2 to me. With this, I'm sure they'll be looking to make it difficult for their opponent to break them down. It's key that the wing-backs get forward to support the attacks and provide the width. Certainly a good job that they're fit, though, getting up and down that line.
Here's how Manchester United line up. Conor Gallagher starts alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield, and they go with just one in attack. Benjamin Šeško. And And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick to come. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Harborough. Poland. Move of real promise now. Gosens. Great chance here. And we haven't had to wait long for the opening goal. It's 1-0.
Here's the replay, and what a strike this is. He gets so much power behind it. The keeper has no chance.
Ball gets rolling again with Manchester United keen to react to that setback. Luke Shaw. That took a touch on the way out. Throw in to come. Switched on and ready to intercept there. Poland. Could take things forward a notch here. Bruno Fernandes. That's a nice forward-thinking pass. But that will be offside.
And you can see he's playing on the shoulder. He wants to exploit that space in behind. But he's a bit too eager here and he doesn't time it right.
What a chance. And it struck the bar. Good try.
It is a good try and you've got to feel for him. He's done the right thing, connected well. Just so unlucky.
Benjamin Šeško. Being afforded too much space here. It's a challenge that's brought a whistle and a free kick. Well, on a free kick, you've got to beat the wall. Mason Mount. Mount. Well, it was looking good. Ultimately, nothing doing. Promising looking ball. What can they do from here? Real opportunity. Deflected behind. That'll be a corner. Decide against playing it in. This could be threatening. Kept out, but for how long? And he might have made the save, but he also made it easy to follow up and score. He has to do better than that. So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Shaw. Now Mateus Cunha. Mount. Shaw. Fernandes. Onto De Ligt. Passing and the movement is good here, but unable to find the killer pass in the end. Good vision. And a marvellous save.
Well, he just shows great reflexes and agility to keep that out. It's a top-class save.
Mount. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening. Could be dangerous. Oh, a great chance.
After months of speculation, the deal is done, and we're just minutes away from his debut. Can he live up to the hype? We'll find out soon.
A warm welcome from the Spanish capital. I'm Guy Mowbray, and the former England forward Sue Smith is with me for commentary. And we have action from the final game of pre-season on the way for you. It's Manchester United, and they take on Real Madrid.
Yeah, both teams will be looking to finish the tournament with a win. It'll give them that momentum going into the season. There's been loads of fans here supporting them, so hopefully they'll put on a show for them here today.
Here's how Manchester United line up.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. One central striker with the wingers providing the width. A quite narrow three in midfield, and then a back four where the full-backs, they're going to be expected to get up and down those flanks.
Possession lost just at the point of something happening. Promising looking ball. Now it needs a good ball in. Chance for the lead. And there it is. The opening goal, and what a bright start it's been.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's a really cool finish. He didn't overthink it, just made his mind up and slotted it home.
Mateus Cunha. Switched on and ready to intercept that. Bellingham. Now, this has to be. Oh, Hello from one of the world's most iconic stadiums, the Santiago Bernabeu. I'm Guy Mowbray to bring you commentary along with the former England forward Sue Smith. And we have action from the final game of pre-season on the way for you. It's Manchester United, and they take on Real Madrid.
Yeah, both teams will be looking to finish the tournament with a win. It'll give them that momentum going into the season. There's been loads of fans here supporting them, so hopefully they'll put on a show for them here today.
Real Madrid regaining possession. They found a way through, but the man in goal wins the race to the ball. Here's how Manchester United line up.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and they are...
Seemed a bit cynical, that. Surely a booking. The referee deciding to take a grip on this early on.
Well, he's going to be walking a tightrope for the rest of the match now. Just didn't need to do that.
And Burmo. Could be something on. Mazraoui. This has to be. Get the game going.
Well, here's the replay, and it's so impressive how quickly they go from back to front. And as soon as Mbappe's 1v1 with the keeper, you just expect him to score. He gets so much power on the shot. The keeper's left with little chance, really.
Benjamin Šeško. Mazraoui. Burmo. A little careless there as the ball changes hands. Oh, good ball in behind. Just needs the composure now.
Thank you all for joining us. We'll start taking questions now. Okay, guys, we'll be wrapping up now. Thank you for attending.